Hi there folks, from December 2003 to February of this year, 2008, I worked in retail. I worked in Homebase. It's a DIY store, one of the major DIY chains in this country. And on the whole, I kind of enjoyed it. There are lots of things I didn't like. Some things I did like. The camaraderie between the employees, particularly since most of us were students, or postgrads or whatever, was, quite good. As far as customers go, and that's what this video is going to be about, sometimes customers were bastards. Sometimes quite rightly, because the service was frankly shocking at times. And sometimes the service was great and the customers were just twats. And sometimes the customers were really nice. Whether we gave them bad service or good service, they were just some were nice, just like normal people. Some are twats, some are great, some patient, some are impatient, and some are just mental. This video, I'm going to reminisce just about some of my favourite bad things about working in Homebase, and I'm sure you can apply this yourselves to your own experience, and I'm sure it applies to other retail experiences too. So I'm just going to fire away just some thoughts. You might find them entertaining. Proof of purchase, right? The number of times I'd be working on the service desk and a customer would bring back an item and say, I'd like a refund on this, and I'll say, oh cool, yeah sure, do you have the receipt? And they'll say, no, of course I don't have the receipt. I go, oh okay, what we can do in that case then, sir, is we can swap it for another item and of equal or lesser value or of greater value. And very often the customers say, what? But I bought it, it's my money. It's like, yeah, no, but sir, we'll take it back. Of course we'll take it back, that's no problem. It's just, because you don't have the receipt, we can't give you a straight refund. We have to swap it for something else. And they'll get funny often, and you point them to the refund policy written behind you, say, look, 28 days, no receipt, but we'll swap it, that's fine. And they'll say, this craziest thing, two things they'll often say. The first thing is just dumb beyond belief. The second thing is kind of understandable, but still pretty thick. They'll say, but look, it's in a Homebase bag. And no matter how many times I've heard that, and I've heard that a hell of a lot of times, I always look at the customer blankly. It's, what do you mean it's in a Homebase bag? It's in a Homebase bag, I obviously bought it from here. Well sir, I mean the policy is written on the wall quite clearly. We need to see the receipt. And anyway, and I didn't always say this, I only said this sometimes if customers pushed on the issue. Having a bag doesn't prove anything. The bags are all at the ends, the bags are all over the place. You don't have to apply to, and then it gets processed, and 28 days later you receive a carrier bag. You can just pick a carrier bag up. They're all at the end. There's no security guard. You just pick a carrier bag up wherever, anyway, and just pop the items in it. Having a carrier bag isn't proof of purchase. It's proof of having a carrier bag. So, the other thing that customers will say is, if it's a Homebase own brand product, like a Homebase drill as opposed to a Bosch drill, customers will say, but it's your item. It's got your name on it. And it's like, oh yeah, sure. But, the policy is we still need to see the receipt. Why? Why do you need to see the receipt? Why? It's obviously yours. It's obviously yours. Well, one, it's obviously produced by Homebase. That doesn't mean you bought it at this branch. Two, you could have stolen it. Not that I would say that to a customer. I don't. I would say, of course, but, you could get it another way, blah, blah. But, you could have stolen it. You could have found it. And anyway, again, the contract says proof of purchase. That it's a Homebase product is not proof of purchase. I don't understand why so many people don't grasp this basic reality. A funny thing as well is that, this is a related point, carrier bags. We're so wasteful in this country with carrier bags. We have carrier bags for anything, right? And the number of times people will buy like a tester pot of paint, it's like that big, literally that big. It costs like 99p, £1.49, whatever. And they'll just stare at you after the transaction and say, yeah, have a nice day, sir. And they'll just stare at you. And you'll say, are you okay, sir? And they'll say, I want a bag. One, take the fucking bag yourself. They're there. They're right there next to me. Pick one up, you twat. Two, what? Huh? You want to carry a bag? It's that big. Put it in your pocket. Put it in your hand. The hell are you talking about? oversized item into a bag. So they'll buy 10,000, you know, my favourite one is always people buying 10,000 BTU air conditioning units, which are massive. They're like fucking 4 foot high or something. They're not going to fit in a bag this big. But the customer will try. They'll say, oh, where's my bag? And say, I don't think it's going to fit in there, madam. And they'll say, well, you know, let's try. And they'll literally stand there for 20 minutes holding the queue up, just trying to fit this bag. Like, it's not a TARDIS. It's not a TARDIS carrier bag. It's this big. It's not bigger on the inside. It's as big as... that it's see-through. You can see how big it is on the inside. It's not going to fit, love. It's not going to fit. You know? Or people often buy awkwardly shaped items like plants. Or the worst one is tins of paint, which have a handle built onto the tin for you to carry it with. And they'll demand a carrier bag. And then, how do they carry the tin out? They'll carry it out by the handle on the tin. What's the point of the carrier bag? And often, I mean, sometimes I have asked customers, why do you need a bag? I mean, you know, I mean, I'm very polite about it. I say, do you need a bag? And they'll say, oh, but so I don't get stopped by the security guards. We don't have a security guard. We don't have a security guard at home base at our branch. There's no security guard, believe it or not. But anyway, it's like, but the thing is, so what? And they say, oh well, they need to know that I bought it. Hang on a second, the carrier bag isn't proof of purchase. Again, carrier bag is proof of carrier bag. It's not proof of purchase. I know this may not have occurred to you, but a wily thief might have just nicked something, popped it in a carrier bag and walked out the front door. That doesn't occur to most people. It's weird, I don't understand why.